guys, once again, our lawmakers are coming out and trying to control the narrative. They're screaming conspiracy theories. In this article here on the Hill, lawmaker on Helene conspiracy theories, please help stop this junk. And I thought they were our representatives and not lawmakers. I mean, what is your job to set up on your pedestal that you think you're on to make laws? That's pretty much what they do, make laws, and take is what they do. And now they're trying to shut down conspiracy theories about the hurricane. North Carolina State Senator Kevin Corbin, Republican, denounced what he described as conspiracy theory junk circulating about flooding in western North Carolina from Hurricane Helene, referring to allegations about the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, stealing money from donations, among several others. Please help stop this junk. We need to control the narrative. It is just a distraction to people trying to do their job. Folks, this is a catastrophe event in which this country has never known, Corbin wrote Thursday in a post on Facebook. So they want to control the narrative, and he's pretty much asking for conspiracy theories to be shut down. Now, I don't know if this about the Emergency Management Agency is correct or not. I have no idea. I'm not saying that it is. Maybe not. However, it's not just about that. It's they want to control the whole narrative about everything that is going on. But that's something I thought was interesting, because no matter if it's Republicans or Democrats, they all want to control what you say online, what you think. And a lot of times people are posting online just trying to figure out what's actually going on. Sometimes it takes a while to actually figure out and put this together with this and this and this to figure out what's actually the truth. So people go online and post things and have conversations trying to figure out what's going on. They want to shut all that down because they want to call it conspiracy theories. And we know by looking back in the past at all the so-called conspiracy theories that have now came true. So that is one thing right there, and here is something else. FEMA and the Harris regime are confiscating supplies, grounding planes, and cutting off relief. This is a video right here, and I'm going to try to mute my mic, and we'll play some of this video here that you'll know what is going on. Let's see if I can make this larger.
All right, folks, Jeremy Harrell, LFA TV, LFATV.us. We have an update on the relief efforts going on, or lack thereof on the government's part, I should say, in North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, all those southeastern states that have been, absolutely devastated. Well, Kamala Harris, after days of not saying a word about this, just came out, not Joe Biden, mind you, not the president of the United States, but Kamala Harris, to let you know that FEMA, never fear, is going to release $750 per person who's been affected in the region. Yeah, that's right. Not bringing in, truckloads or storage facility loads full of the things that they need, first aid kits, diapers, formula, water. No, we're going to give you a government check of $750. And then send you on your way. Sounds to me a lot like Lahaina and Maui. $750 are what the residents got there, and then banished from their land. And they're doing the same thing here in this citizen relief effort, since our government is broke, which I'll get to in a minute. But they're doing the same thing they did in Maui here. They're trying to cut off all citizen rescue attempts. They're literally grounding planes and helicopters. They said it was for the Joe Biden flyover, but they're starting to do it pretty much permanently wherever FEMA has jurisdiction or decides to take over jurisdiction. And they're basically getting in the way. No, they are getting in the way of actual rescue and actual relief. And then Kamala Harris, again, not Joe Biden, comes out and says, we have directed FEMA to give you $750. That's what we're going to do, because the federal government is stepping up. Meanwhile, if you saw my reporting earlier, they're not only cutting off rescue routes, they're not only grounding helicopters and planes, but they're also confiscating supplies under the emergency power of FEMA so that they have enough stuff to distribute and disperse the way they want to. That's right. There are tons of reports coming out. people on the ground for LFA TV and many more. Big shout out to Tyler Kramer. Big shout out to Joe. So many people out there doing great work. Pilots and everything, just reporters on the ground, people on the ground helping. Big shout out to all of them. But they're telling us that if certain things are delivered in different areas, that FEMA has jurisdiction over, they're confiscating those supplies. They're also trying to get donations that were given through different various donation sites, like certain GoFundMe accounts and stuff, basically redirected to the federal government so they can disperse the cash or the assistance. They're also urging all of you to fund this by donating directly to FEMA. They don't want you to give it to people like LFA TV to help out or give it to anybody else. No. They want you to give it directly to them so that they can have control over it. Meanwhile, they come out and say, here's $750. That's what Kamala Harris just came out and said again. Not Joe Biden, the president, Kamala Harris, which is a bad look as it is, especially when Donald Trump has been out there helping people on the ground, bringing gas, bringing money, raising money, giving hope, all of that. And here's the kicker. FEMA just said they do not have enough money to last through hurricane season. And then I read the report that as of fiscal year 2024, the Department of Homeland Security will have given Ukraine $600 and roughly $80 million in aid for relief for people who need it most on the ground. But we don't have enough money, says the Department of Homeland Security, which oversees FEMA and the Secret Service and pretty much everybody else. Alejandro Mayorkas, way to go. Jeremy Harrell reporting from LFA TV. We're going to give you all the updates. But don't worry, guys. You're getting $750 from the federal government. Citizen Rescue, step up. Everybody from around the country is stepping up, and that's how we do it. We'll keep you updated. LFA TV, rumble.com/LFA TV, and on X at LFA TV US. Thank you very much.
Well, guys, if you want to help out and you want to donate, I put up an article over here on my website that talks about how to do that, and these three are my top recommendations of people to donate, organizations to donate to: World Central Kitchen, Cajun Navy, and Samaritan's Purse. You can see each one goes directly to their website. So it's not going through me, it's going directly to these organizations to help. So these here three are my top recommendations if you want to help out with a donation. Serious situation, but it goes to show that the federal government doesn't give a rat's ass about the American people. All they care about is Ukraine, Israel, and illegals. That's all they care about in this country or government. That's what they care about, giving money to foreign nations to make their borders stronger, to fight foreign wars, and to import our replacements. That's exactly what we're seeing. And that's where all the FEMA money has went to, is to all the illegals. And now they have no money to give to help out, to support the people devastated in these regions, especially in North Carolina. It's one of the hardest hit areas. It is depressing, but we all knew that the federal government was useless when it comes to helping the American people. They pretty much always have been. And you see that they want to come in and take control of everything. They want to come in and take control of the area, take control of the skies, take control of the supplies, the resources, supply the donations, and do what they want to with those. Probably take those and give them to some illegal that's over here illegally, because they are what counts now in this country, apparently. But anyway, you can go to this page here. I'll put a link down in the description box below. And these three here are, there's others, but these here are my top three. You can donate directly to these organizations through these links here on my website. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I'll talk to you all in the next video, hopefully.